Right?
What's that? No, it should.
It would work? Okay,
Yeah.
just kidding, then cancel it.
See.
Is that all you want to say?
I don't know what to say.
That's all. What's that?
Hey guys, so today we're gonna be playing. We're gonna Dallas Stars, bro.
Yeah.
We got this.
You got this.
Got it.
Let's go, team. Let's go, ladies. Let's go, ladies.
Good energy, I love it. Good energy.
We don't have to wear mouth guards today.
And they taste really bad.
Yep. Yep.
All right. If anyone's on YouTube right now, can we get an audio check? Thumbs up or down if the audio is working well here.
Candy.
Check, check, check. Audio check. We do understand that on the ice here it's a little dirty, so we'll move over to Payne here in a bit once the girls are on the ice. We can hear you. All right.
Great, thanks, Wyatt.
I didn't lose them.
Let's go,
All
girls.
right. Here we go.
Let's go. Let's go. Be a leader.
All right. So if we could, anyone who's watching, Chris Lean's going to talk here for a moment. If you can let us know if you can hear him here.
Yeah,
in a
testing
second.
1, 2. I know we got some shady internet here, so just want to make sure everybody can hear us. So if you don't mind, say, hey, we can hear you, Chris. Thank you. And this pane is a lot clearer. It's plain glass. Or that one, I guess, but
Jordan, yeah, so you can hear Chris Lean. All right, cool.
perfect.
We just want to make sure, yeah. So
Thank you, Christine.
thanks, everyone.
AJ, thank you.
Yeah, we're not working with great cell reception down in here, and the Wi-Fi is not great. So we're gonna try to work and see. How about the video quality right now? Pictures not awesome, but not terrible. Okay. All right. Another
Better
check.
angle.
Another check and see if this is working right now still. We're just trying to get some good angles and figure out what's going on with the glass and such here. So if AJ or someone can let me know if this is still coming through.
Muted.
Hey, sorry everyone. We're gonna go mute here for a second.
Good seeing you.
So we are still live, and our audio should be working. We're just muted here
What's that?
for a moment. So just FYI, we're muted.
Well, hello and good afternoon, everybody. We are here live at the Star Center in Farmers Branch for game one of what we're hoping is 3 of the weekend. TC in their home white. And we're playing against the Dallas Stars. They are in their road blacks in the first game of the district tournament. The winner here gets a ticket to Nationals.
And we also have 2 microphones now.
Yes, so Chris and
We
Chris.
got the Chris and Chris show.
So I actually saved it here.
The Chris Cross show.
Yeah, they told us we should be named Chris Cross, so I don't know this music, but yeah, you probably can't hear it there. A little jump. Are you ready to jump? Jump into action here, eh? Ready? Wish all y'all were here, but I know you're at home supporting these girls, and we'll be cheering loud for them, that's for sure. Got a good crowd here. A lot of crowd is upstairs, but they have a few bleachers down here, so we'll be able to cheer for the girls. The girls will be able to hear us, so. I know they're anxious. Talked to a few of them this morning. It's good they got to sleep in a little bit, but I think they wanted to get up and play some hockey. They were ready to get to the ring. So here we go, getting ready to get going. Hopefully that means that we're gonna have a great start and keep that straight start going. So Carson Lean's gonna get start and goal. For TC, they come out with Gigi Ba, Macy Powers, Aiden Muldrow, Paisley Burkett, and Eva Bachman. So get ready to start the districts. Here we go. Puck is down, controlled by Dallas, goes back into their defensive zone. They use a high glass, flip it up all the way out. Fresh ice is going to go down, and we're going to have a quick icing.
All right. So I understand there may be some sound challenges. It was really, really, really loud in here right before the puck dropped. So the microphones might have been cutting out a lot of the background and everything else. So
I hope so. 16 minutes on the clock here. So we got 16 minutes. Dallas wins into the corner. They quickly shoot it out and try to streak their far side ring. Burkett's going to be the first one to it. Picks it up in front of Cars, skates it into the corner. Getting heavily checked, forecheck there. Turns it over, goes back. Puck bounces around, goes far side. Dallas controls, goes up to the point. Point keeps it in, back down. Wing rims it around behind Carson. Comes in the near side corner. Little collision there. Puck goes in back behind Cars. Centered, directed to the corner by Bachman. Bachman gets it in her skates, tried to go middle for Muldrow. Gets it poke checked away as the defender stepped in, but good bank there, just out of Gigi's reach. TC gonna go for the first change at 15:03 in the period. Dallas shoots it up near side. Tried to find middle, hopped off a helmet, came up to the top, hopped off over Hattie's stick. Now, Dallas brings it in, drop pass, comes out with Kim and Simon. Puck is down. Flipped ahead by Dallas. Was it on? It's on Aaliyah. So Aaliyah's going to go to the box. 2 minutes for tripping at 12:14. Minute 30 penalties here for the regionals. So face-off comes in to our defensive zone, right-hand side of the Cars. Storfa's out there with Bachman, Mockton, and Burkett down low. Dallas controls, they set up. They look to set up, come up to their wing. At the hash, feed the point. Far side, glove goes high up over the glass. Over the net, sorry, into the back glass. Controlled in the corner now. Now good battle there by Eva. Eva wins that, throws it up near side. Does it get up and got it out of the zone. Dallas regroups at neutral, throws it far side. Dance come up again near side. So big good cross ice pass there. Cookie brings it in left-hand side, banks it to the point. Point goes D to D, one-timer, shot, pad save there by Cars. Goes to far corner, Mockton. Mockton flips it ahead over Burkett, backhands it back around. Now Bachman able coming up the left-hand side, trying to push it ahead, get it out, and works ahead of there. Mockton. It's going to go all the way down. That's going to be no icing as it goes on the goalie. 30 seconds left in the penalty to Aaliyah. Dallas throwing up near side, set up. TC went for a change, came back out. Now Dallas brings it in left-hand side, stops. Good pressure there by Viv, forced along the wall over to Simon. Simon now picks it up. Simon looking to carry, got her stick lifted, working up and chips it up and out of the zone. Flanagan, give and chase. Dallas comes up near side, gains the line. Dallas now, left-hand side, finds middle, shot. Good block there by Simon in the corner, and TC's back to full strength. Dallas centers, one time, shot saved there by Cars, comes up near side. Kim flips it up and out of the zone, goes back to Dallas. They get on the red line and shoot it all the way back in. But back to 5-on-5 hockey. Ava Simon picks it up far side, has a little time and space. Goes around one defender, tried to get it up, got it picked off there by Dallas, stepped in. Now Robinson gets it up and out of the zone. Dallas gets it in, that should go to center ice as two Dallas players collide for offsides. So 10-11 left in the first. It's 1-0 Dallas. Face off at center ice with Mockton, Landcamer, Storfa, Fry, and Kennedy Lewis. Landcamer wins it back to Fry. Fry able to step. Fry now is carrying across the line. Handed off over there by Storfa. Storfa center for Landcamer. Turns around, couldn't quite get it on net. Goes back over to Dallas. Dallas clears, back over to Sylvie. Sylvie looking on her backhand. Goes over, left shoulder and a forehand. Throws it up near side, gets it up and out of the zone, goes back to Dallas. Dallas now throws it right back over to Sylvie. They're playing a little catch there. Goes back over her stick, back into Kenny Lewis in the corner. Good reverse there for Sylvie. Sylvie now looking, finds center, goes off with Star's stick and goes back to their defender. They gain the red line, get it in deep. TC having trouble getting it through neutral ice and out of their zone here. Got to look for ways to do that. Puck goes into the corner, comes up near side. Flipped up, not quite out, kept in by Dallas, thrown the far side. Kenny Lewis, first one to it, spins around, hops over their stick. Dallas still working now, controls down low. Dallas below the goal line. Feed their D, back up to the point. Shot through traffic, off a skate, still loose, comes up front, shot, and goal. Yeah. 2-0 lead here by Dallas at 9:01 of the first.
G was tied up there on the rebound. And
all they're trying to do, yeah, they're feeding their point and getting shots, getting in traffic in front. Our wings got to be high on that D.
Yeah.
So 2-0 Dallas. G's lying out there with Burkett and Bachman. Puck goes back over by Dallas. They bank it ahead near side and come back in. Good step there by Burkett. Flip it up and out of the zone. Dallas gets it back in. Rims it around. Say about 90% of the time we're in our own zone right now in the first period. The girls got to get going here. Got to get the nerves out of their system and get going. Nice pass to the front. Now Gigi here on a one-on-one. Gigi coming in. Makes a move. Gets poke checked away. Goes back over Dallas and they quickly come out on the left-hand side. Flip it back in. Bachman's gonna be the first one to it. Picks it up in the corner, gets it up over to Macy. Macy now. Macy, nice step off the wall, comes back around. Good move, creating space. Comes across the line. Macy has 2 Dallas defenders on her, gets it deep. Still working, powers. Working far corner, backhanded, comes back up. Muldrow picks it off, goes back up to Kylie. Kylie banks it, goes off the sideboards over for back up to the top for Kim. Kim back up now to Gigi. Gigi looking to cycle, hands off, Dallas Stars player gets down, goes back over to Gigi. Now Gigi has space. Shot short side, goes up over the net, comes up over to Burkett. Burkett throws it in on net, bounces around, puck is loose,
just wide.
In front. Muldrow picks it up far side, back down low for Gigi. Back up to the point, and Dallas is there to clear it. Dallas brings it up now on the right-hand side. Good step there by Kylie. Got to take away time and space just like that. Muldrow. Now we got a hand pass. So puck's going to come outside, face off in the neutral zone at 7:26 left in the first period. 2-0
Do you think we
Dallas.
can ask you to scoot down just a little bit, ladies, so we can film right here? Awesome, thank you.
Aaliyah, Riley, Camden out there with Kim and Simon. Goes back up to Kylie. Kylie quickly exits the zone, gets it back up to Aaliyah. Aaliyah now working, gets it in deep. Twist now on the forecheck. Dallas picks it up in the near corner, rims it around up to the hash. Throws up now. Riley looking able to step. Makes a nice move. To the circle, shot.
Glove save.
Glove save.
Let's start some more shots on net here.
Yep.
We're starting to get a little more energy in the zone.
Exactly, like it. Good last 2 shifts here by TC.
Net, get some bodies in front.
Trying to tilt that ice the other way, right? So that's Lonnie. Her line stays out. She goes back to the D. Kenny Lewis trying to get it up. Picked off there now. 2-on-1 for Dallas. Dallas come up the right-hand side. Shot. Pat save there by Cars. Controlling the near side. TC able to get it up and out. Dallas throws it far side. Gains the line. Top of circle, bounces in on Carson, she covers. .642 in the first, 2-0 Dallas. Just got to chip away here, girls. Worry about the next goal, right?
Yep.
Flanagan, Robinson, Hyatt, Fry and Bachman. Controlled by Dallas. They quickly go D to D. Couldn't quite connect, so luckily for TC comes up and out of the zone. Dallas now flips it ahead. Near side, good step by Fry. Fry looking to find middle. Gets a poke check back over to Hyatt. To Bachman, stops in the middle, throws it up off of Viv's stick and goes back into the Dallas zone. Picked off there by Kins. Now Kins coming in. Kins looking on the backhand. Kins wheeling, nice stop there, center. Over for Flanagan, just couldn't quite get on net. Head back to Hyatt.
Just got blocked.
Hyatt just throws it wide, back over to Robinson. Good pressure here now. Robinson able to step to middle. Back to the point for Burkett. Burkett patiently waiting. Shot, sails
high
over the net. Goes over to Hyatt. Go ahead, back up to the point. Bachman walks the line. Shot through traffic. Oh, Pat. Save into the corner. Comes over to Dallas. Dallas flips it up. Kept in there by Burkett. Good keep. Back over to Viv. Viv at the top. Blocker save. Rebounds there. Comes up near side. Dallas now clear. Great shift here by TC. Bachman looking to the middle. Gets it deflected. Goes back over to Robinson. Robinson now over to Paisley. Paisley now wanting to gain the blue line. Paisley brings it in. Goes back over to their D. They bank it ahead and get it up and out of the zone. Bachman pinches right here at the red line. Banks it ahead. Goes all the way down. No icing. Storfen now giving chase. They center. Good play there by TC to clear. Camera working now in the corner. Puck comes up to the point. Deflected. Can't quite see. There's a lot of people on the glass, so I apologize. Goes all the way down. Landcamer able to step. Gets it taken away. Dallas throws it down low. Good step there by Bachman. Bachman now throws it up to Storfa. Working hard along the wall. Puck bounces to the middle where there's Mockton. Mockton now coming up the left-hand side. Mockton racing across the blue line. Stops. Tried to find middle over for Lily. Lily stretches. Couldn't quite get it. Goes back over to Storfa. Throws it far side over to Mockton. Mockton backhands it. Gets it in deep. Goes for a change. Dallas rims it around, comes up and out of the zone. Now Kylie Kim, fresh off the bench, comes and gets it. Throws it far side over from Muldrow. Muldrow banks it ahead. Back over to Dallas. They go middle. Dallas picks it up now. Dallas, that's left side. Yep. Since we're right on the blue line, we can be good refs there, huh?
Yeah, we can call offside all day long.
So I was mentioning Miss Mockton, but I want to give a shout out to Miss Mockton's elementary school class. Hey kids, hope you guys are enjoying watching these girls work their butts off, and just wanted to give a shout out to everybody there. Hope you're all doing well, and hey, listen to your teachers, right? Muldrow brings it in, banks it, throws it over to Dallas. They come back, bank it back out. Simon steps in. Dallas now throws it all the way down. Gigi picks it up on her backhand, turns around, gets it over to Dallas. They center. Shot just gets deflected wide. Simon now picks it up. Quickly up to Muldrow. Muldrow has Powers. Great pass there. Powers now coming on the right-hand side on a one-on-one. Powers dancing on her backhand. And off the post. Comes in Dallas now.
One-handed
Yep.
try there.
Gigi, good keep. Gigi steps, keeps it in. Tried to go middle, got deflected off a skate, goes out to Dallas playing the red line and get it in deep.
We're starting to play our game a little bit.
We are starting to play our game, and I love it. Let's go, girls. We're going to get one here. Back up to Gigi. Tried to go middle for Powers and intercepted, but it did find Macy off of skates. Good play by Kylie. Up with Gigi. Back over to Powers. Now back to Gigi. Now Gigi able to step. Gigi coming across, flips it in, and goes for a change. Just about 3 minutes left in the first. Dallas now carrying. Coming across the red line. Around the defender. Carries it down in the corner. Got to pick up sticks in front. Shot deflected off of Kennedy Lewis and in the far corner. Buck battle. Couple players fall down. Goes back to the point. Dumped in. Stopped by Fry. She loses. Yep, they come a trip on Dallas here. A little slew fit there on Sylvie Fry behind the net. So TC's going to have their first power play of the afternoon at 2:40 left in the first, as Dallas goes in for a minute and a half for Trippy.
And so the rink here, you see there's a lot of empty space down there, a lot of crowding to our left. They have 2/3 of the rink closed off for spectators. That's why we're kind of bumped up against this little barrier here.
Yeah, I know it.
A lot of people around, all the way around the rink on this side to our left.
Power play unit comes out.
We're making do with what we can right now.
One by TC, back over to Burkett. Quickly to Bachman. Bachman picks it up far side. Try to get back to Burkett, but get it up and out of the zone. TC now able to slow it down. Eva Bachman throws it far side from Muldrow. Hops over her stick, back over to Kinsey. Puck's just bouncing around, hit the referee, and goes right back to Dallas. They try to throw it, goes back over to Kinsey. Now Kinsey stepping in, brings it in down low, cycles it back up top for Burkett. Burkett back down to Kinsey. Kinsey now able to walk, middle, shot, deflected, doesn't quite get through. Back over to Burkett, another block, and deflected out, and now comes Dallas now, a race for the puck. Watching middle, Dallas Good force there by Bachman. Still in control. Spins. Bad save there by Garce. Rimmed around by Kinsey. Just throwing it back over to Dallas to their point. Shot. Blocked there by TC. Flipped in. 36 seconds left in the power play. Bachman now able to wheel. Bachman throws it up to Hyatt. Hyatt over Muldrow. Muldrow dances around one. Dances around two. Goes him around. Muldrow brings it around. Another defender. Tried to center for Hattie.
Hi, Shay.
Deflected into the corner.
Good.
Backhanded back over to Hyatt. Hyatt now able to walk. Here comes Hattie. Shot.
Yeah!
And a goal! There we go!
There it is. Hattie Hyatt. Looks like it might have hit a skate and gone under the 5-hole.
Hattie Hyatt picking it up in the corner. Steps out. Looks. Finds 5-hole to make it 2-1. Cut the lead in half at 1:22 left in the first. Power play goal by TC.
Puck's on net. Good things happen.
Yes, sir.
They caught a stick maybe or a skate and
I
bounced
think
underneath
she
the
got
bag.
it clear. Just looked
Yeah.
and goal scorer's goal right there.
Yep.
Shooters shoot, and she
Yep.
did. That was awesome.
I didn't see how much from the power play. Was it still
Just a couple seconds,
Yeah.
under 10 seconds left.
So I think it was a power play goal for Hattie there.
So out comes Gigi's line, working there. Good body here right in front of us. Gigi working there with Flanagan. Got deflected over for Dallas. Now they pick it up mid-ice, dump it in, rimmed around behind Karst. Kylie giving chase. Tried to get back up to Powers. Back down now, controlled by Dallas. Dallas now trying to set up shot behind the net. Threw it up far side. D steps in, backhands it off the high glass into the corner, working with Simon. Simon gets a big hit, and that's going to be delayed penalty. That's going to be more than 1.5 minutes there. That should be a major.
Should be a boarding call there.
Yep. Let's see what he says. Checking.
Checking.
Oh, man.
Those numbers straight in the board. It should have been
That
a boarding
was,
call.
you saw numbers and hit.
Yeah, luckily
thank
everyone's
goodness Simon
heads
stepped-
up.
Yep, she stepped right up, but took a hit. But TC's now going back on the power play here with 40 seconds left in the first. Power play unit of Burkett, Hyatt, Muldrow, Bachman, and Robinson come up. Looking for another one. One cleanly, back over to Paisley. Paisley tried to find middle for Hyatt, got intercepted there by Dallas, and they come out on a 1-on-2. They step, get it in deep. Dallas brings it all the way down. Muldrow steps in, hands it off over to Burkett. She backhands it up to Robinson. Robinson able to carry. Robinson carries, brings it in, around, got it poke checked away, and they flip it up and out of the zone. Just about 10 seconds left. Got to go get a shot here. Paisley quickly over to Muldrow. Muldrow steps across the blue line, got to get a shot. Over to Robinson. Robinson near side. Shot, glove, save. So 1.6 seconds left in the first. See if we pull Karst at all to try to get a shot here. Doesn't look like it. Hyatt's going to take the draw on her forehand. Wins it back, but there's not going to be enough time as the buzzer sounds. So after one, quite the entertaining first period here. It's Dallas 2, TC 1. All right, welcome back, everybody. Get the start of the second period. TC is going to go right to left on your screen. Once again, 16 minutes back on the clock. Gigi's line is out there with Kim and Fry. One back over to Sylvie. Sylvie banks it ahead, quickly back over to Gigi, and she gets it in deep. Dallas backhands it around, comes up near side. Flanagan hustles and gets to it. Flanagan steps, now middle. Viv, in all alone, backhand. Rebound by Macy, spun around, goes wide, back over to Viv. Viv near side. Throws it far side over to Powers. Powers working along the wall, half wall, comes back up to the point, goes right back over to Dallas now on a 2-on-2. Dallas flipped it ahead, good step there by Fry, but leaves it for Dallas Stars. Shot, glove save. Oh, great chance there by Viv. Yeah, brought it right into the slot and went off a shin pad. Couldn't quite get it on that. But good hustle there to create that scoring opportunity. So 15:26 left in the second. Still 16 seconds left in the power play. Same five stay out. No, I'm sorry, new D. Burkett came out. Won it back over to Bachman. Bachman now wheeling on her forehand. Now Eva coming out with it. Eva bringing it. Bachman racing up the right-hand side, goes around the defender, gets bodied into the corner. Puck goes down with Flanagan. Flanagan now looking to set up. GG. Dallas back to full strength. Centers, deflected up over a couple sticks over to Bachman. She throws it to the middle. Deflected up top over for Gigi. Gigi now looking, spins. Backhands, tried to protect it, kept it in. Back working to Flanagan, and now all comes to 3-on-2 with Dallas. Dallas now bringing up the middle. Stars, shot, save there by Cars.
Good rebound control, not letting it up there. It's nice when you can see those coming in from distance.
Yeah, yep. We'll take those shots all day.
Yep. Girls are...
Are you sure? All right.
The girls are playing a little faster, playing a little more our game here now.
Yeah, they are. They've settled down a little bit. Lily steps in, does a good job winning that draw to the nearest side. Deflected back up now, Landcamer. Landcamer trying to push it ahead. Check goes back over to Fry. Fry now steps through the neutral zone, gains the blue line. Backhands it back over to Surface. She tried to flip it back down to Fry, but it didn't quite get there. Mockton saves the puck on the blue line, dumps it in deep. Landcamer steps in, pinches, keeps it in. Good forecheck there, hands it off over to Storfa. Storfa able to walk middle. Throws it, far side deflected over for Fry. Fry now picks it up, finds Landcamer in the middle. Tried to backhand it, get it back down to Storfa, but goes into the corner. Controlled by Dallas, up to their near side wing. Backhanded Fry, good keep there, good keep again. Back over to Storfa. Storfa hands it off over to Fry. Middle for Landcamer, good look. Just pass got collapsed a little bit on with the Dallas. They read it, banked it up, and out of the zone. Now Kylie Kim picks it up. Kim, fanned on it, went into the corner, back up to Landcamer, goes to the point, tip, into the skates, shot, saved there by Carson, another save. Comes in, now Dallas banks it up top, up to their point, shot flipped in, deflected, goes wide. Dallas now tried to find in the middle, good step there by Landcamer to force that one. Oh, that was Kim, sorry. Back up to the point. Now middle, up to their point. Now they're able to walk. Shot. Good block by Josie. Josie trying to get it out. Deflected up over to Kylie. Kylie now gets it back over to Lily. Lily now able to push. Lily going with Mockton. Lily going middle. Trying to go 1-on-4. Puck just bounces around into the skates. And now Plowman picks it up. Backhands it. Banked up to Kim. Shot. Through. Rebound. Oh, right in the middle. Comes back over to Kim. Now Kim looking. Shot. Blocked again by a defender. Rimmed around all the way, kept in there by Simon. Simon throws it back down low. Landcamer picks it up. Lily still working. Lily at the end of a long shift, still working hard in the corner. Banks it ahead over to Aaliyah. Aaliyah back over to Landcamer. Landcamer now looking to, center
right
for
through the crease.
Riley, just going right through the crease. Girls are working hard. Let's get a greasy one here. Goes back over to Riley. Riley able to step. Riley, shot a goal! Atta girl! TC ties it up at 2 at 12:31 of the second.
That was a great shift by Riley. She fought so hard on that.
Fantastic. Aslanian, unassisted at 12:31. Yes.
It
2-2.
was a great shift. Lots of pressure down low. Simon did a great job at the point, keeping it in.
They were working hard. They were grinding down low in the corners and winning those battles.
Girls fought real hard for that
And
one.
you had a feeling a goal like that was going to come. And it did. And that was a reward for all 5 of the girls that were out there working hard on that line. TC, hide it. Steps in, kicks it to herself, goes back up to the point. Now Burkett. Burkett quickly comes up near side, tipped up to Flanagan. Flanagan carries it across, throws it on net, deflected behind. Puck goes to far corner for Hyatt. She tried to center, but got deflected by Dallas, and they cleared the zone. Goes in the skates dangerously by Bachman and clears it. Oh, I'm glad she found that there. Dallas is quickly on that. Now Dallas enters the zone, finds middle. Shot, deflected off a stick. Good play there by Bachman to kick it behind Kars. Trying to wrap it around. Kars trying to save it and holds it in. Oh, boy.
Bachman lost the stick for a second. Did a great job to get the puck back low, though. Linesman are real quick getting in the crease there when the puck's dead.
You see Carson down there. She hugged the post. They tried to go near side and stuff it in. And she just hugged it and sat on it.
Yeah. We got a full change coming here.
Twist, Plowman, Aslanian, Bachman, and Fry. One by Dallas. Dallas trying to step short side, saved by Kars, bounce up to the middle. Yep. Riley now picks it up, comes up, tried to get it up and out. Couldn't quite clear. Got thrown in back behind the net.
Brooklyn.
Thrown up near, far side. Good block or good play there by Riley. Riley now skating on the right-hand side. Riley getting work.
I think that's Leah there now.
Is that? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's Leah. I couldn't quite see.
We saw
on the
threes. We saw. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking through these.
This glass is off.
Puck, marked glass, and it's hard to see. So I apologize, but that was Aaliyah. But she did enter the zone just before the puck, so there was an offside. Yeah. 11:36 left in the second. It's 2-2. Dallas wins a draw. Backhands it up near side.
It's a good pass.
Right-hand side. Simon working. Both her and a Dallas player fall down. Goes back over to Riley. She tried to center it. Goes back over to Dallas. They don't gain the red line. That should go all the way down for icing, and it is. Okay. I saw him waving it off, but they saw it for an icing. To their goalie, Powers comes out with Ba. Muldrow, Burkett, and Bachman. One back, controlled. Now Dallas wins that battle and comes out with it on a 2-on-2. Dallas bringing up the left-hand side, steps around. Now it's a 2-on-1. Comes in on Kars, blocker save there.
Save.
Into the corner, point blank. Comes up to the point. Feeds it to Bachman, steps in, clears the zone, backhands it up to Powers. Powers looking patiently, brings it across the line. Powers, poke checked away, back over to Muldrow. Muldrow keeps it in. Muldrow now still looking. Puck is kind of bouncing and rolling, but we get it in deep. That's a good play. Muldrow giving chase. Goes in behind, Powell working with Powers. Powers comes out with it. Tried to center, but got her stick lifted and goes back over to Dallas. Back kept in there by Gigi. Powers now shoves it back in. Good keep there by TC. Dallas forced retreat, goes in behind their net. Backhands it far side on the half wall. Picked off there by Muldrow. Shot, save, rebound, and not in. Gigi lifted up her stick, and I thought it maybe trickled in.
Goalie did
but
not
the
know
goalie
she
had it.
She didn't know she had it.
Great pass there by Muldrow for a one-timer from Ba.
That was a good look. It's a good look.
And the goalie did save it. So 10:24 left. Remains 2-2. Mockton, Landkammer, Storfa, Kennedy, Lewis, and Fry. Pushed ahead, backhanded out. Now Dallas got out with it. Good step there by Fry, but still a 2-on-2. Fry,
Good Sylvia on the boards.
Good
Great
angle
play.
there into the half wall there by Fry to negate that 2-on-2. Puck is now battling along the wall, near side, so we can't quite see all that's going on. Pounces out front. Dallas now able to step. Shot goes deflected wide, goes far corner. Storfa backhands it, goes back up to their point. Shot. Banks off a couple sticks. Now back up over to TC. If we hustle, we got on-man rush. Gets it up over to Mockton. Mockton now Right hand side, shot, glove save. .947, still 2-2. Simon, Robinson, Flanagan, Kim, and Hyatt. Hyatt wins it cleanly, back over to Kim. Kim, shot through traffic, bounces around, tried to get picked over there by, was that Hetty trying to get it? Goes back over to Dallas. Now Dallas looking for a stretch pass, finds out, good breakout there. Dallas throws it far side, in his zone.
Offside.
Yep, and that should be offside, and it is. Same 5 stay out. Flanagan, Robinson, Hyatt, Simon, and Kim. One by Dallas. They throw it, doesn't quite get in, goes off of Kylie. She controls it, banks it up and out of the zone.
No icing.
Tipped by Dallas, so no icing there. Goes back all the way down. Hattie giving chase, forces them to go back behind. Now Viv. Reverse, dangerous up front. Yeah! Try to goal! That was awesome.
There we go.
Kinsey Robinson at the right place at the right time.
Crashing the net, perfect
It was
timing.
a good pressure side by Hyatt. Forces them to go behind the net. Then stepped in Flanagan for him to do a reverse with a good forecheck there. They stepped out in front, and who was there? Kinsey Robinson to put it in and put TC
right
up
under the
3-2.
blocker. Great shot. Crashing the net,
Fantastic.
perfect timing.
That was a clinic in forechecking. So at 9:10 of the second, TC goes up 3-2. Twist wins it cleanly, back over to Burkett. To Bachman. Bachman throws it far side, a little high, but it said it was tipped, so no icing. Goes all the way down.
It was a generous tip.
Yeah, it was. Klahman giving chase there with Twist. Now Aslanian now. Comes over, good far side
Good
wing
check.
support.
Good
Takes it
check.
right away. Riley now feeling it on the right-hand side. Riley stepping in. Riley got poke checked into the corner. Backhanded up to the half wall. Stepped in there by Twist. Twist holding it there with Riley. Poked ahead, comes back up to the point. Burkett able to step, shot, blocked in the skates, cleared. Back over to Twist. Back up one time there by Burkett. Stick save there in the near corner. Riley, first one to it. Back up to Bachman. Bachman now looking to walk. Gets it deflected, comes up and out. Burkett's able there to support.
Good job by Paisley.
Gets it up and out of the zone.
Yeah.
Back over to Aaliyah, and she's able to dump it in and go for a change. Dallas throws it up near side, back over to Bachman. Bachman looking to spin, throws it in the middle, turnover there, right to Dallas, but they couldn't quite control. Now TC brings it out. Tried to find center there, Muldrow, deflected. Goes back over to Dallas, gonna go all the way down. That's gonna go down for icing.
It was great resiliency from the team here this game. Going down 2-0 early, coming back and fighting for it. Real good resiliency here.
Yep. So 3-2 with 7:46 of the second period. Gigi, Kennedy, Lewis, Fry, Muldrow, and Powers. Puck is down, controlled in the corner. Dallas, they just throw it out. They want their wings to go. Stepped in by Fry. Fry picks it up, waiting for TC to clear. We do and get it in deep.
Great
Good
play.
patience there. Over for Macy. Macy back over to Gigi. Gigi now looking. Makes a nice move. Look, Gigi coming in. Shot. Puck is still loose under his skates. Right at the top of the trees. Comes up. Now Dallas clears. Kept in by Kennedy Lewis. Kennedy Lewis working on the Gigi. Gigi tried to cycle it to Muldrow. Puck is gone. Goes down low. Fry. Girls were yelling at something. I think the clock wasn't running. Goes back up top. Now to Dallas. Dallas comes out on a 3-on-3. They backhand it. Goes off the ref. Back over. Now a man rush here by TC. A 3-on-1. Brings across. Powers. Oh, rolls off her stick. Over to Muldrow. Shot off the post.
Oh, God.
Cleared. Simon. keeps it in, throws it down, powers, now hands it off over to Simon. Simon looking to step. Shot, rebounds loose, it's covered. Oh, Aiden Muldrow wrung some iron there.
That thing.
Oh man, that was
corner.
a snipe
She
short
had corner
side.
and it just
She
right
did.
out. That was Macy fighting down low too. Good job down low there by Powers.
Absolutely.
Dang, that was close.
So 6:40 left in the second. Still 3-2 TC. Storfa, Langhammer, Mockton come out with Bachman. Burkett, Mockton's class, we can hear you cheering all the way here from Dallas. Keep it up. Stepped in, Lily tried to spin around, comes back up to the point. Good step there by Paisley. Puck just bounces almost back to Lily. Gets thrown up far side. Now Paisley steps. Shot.
Blocked
again. Backhanded. Kept in. Burkett. Goes off a couple pairs of legs. Bounces around. Dallas trying to clear, and they do near side. Good step there by Bachman. Bachman wins that battle. Bachman throws it back in so TC can go to work. Puck goes around, rimmed around here. Bachman now, good support. They're up high as F3. Kept it in, goes underneath. Might be a whistle here as two people fall on it, and there we go. So.
We got sticks and feet and skates and all kinds of stuff tangled up over
I think
there.
she just laid on it and waited for a whistle. So face-offs, I think, going to be at center ice. It's probably the right call there. Just under 6 minutes left in the second. Flanagan steps out with Robinson, Hyatt, Kim, and Simon. Controlled by Dallas. Backhanded, banked. Simon flips it up. Gets it up and out of the zone. Dallas clears. They get it back in and throw it in deep. Kylie Kim now looking to wheel. Kylie gets it taken away. Back over to Dallas. Good support there by Kinsey. She turns around, takes it away, and gets it up and gets it out of the zone. Dallas now gains red line, gets it back in, but couldn't quite clear. So we're going to have offsides.
Intentional offside? Come center?
I think it's going to be center.
Kinsey got a
But
stick
once
up
again,
high.
next year, that's not even a call, right? Because he's 2 steps from clearing. You just let him keep going. And keeps the flow of the game. I can't wait. I think I say that every game. Aslanian comes out with her line mates, with Twist and Plowman. Back at the point is Fry and Bachman. Fry now picks it up behind Carson. Fry looking, throwing it far side. Robinson to the middle, steps in now. Riley. Sorry, that was Plum throwing it to the middle for Riley. Brings it across the line. Kept it by Kennedy Lewis, working along the wall. Thrown out by Dallas. Goes back up to Fry. Fry gains the red line, banks it in. Gets about halfway in, top of the circle. Dallas gets it, now they bank it back. Playing a little game of catch here. Goes back over to Kennedy Lewis. Kennedy Lewis backhands it up over to Leah. Aaliyah now looking over to Muldrow. Nice pass. Now Muldrow has a step. Muldrow bringing it in. Shot, rolled off her stick and just went wide. Twist. Wants it down, backhands it over Muldrow. At the dot. Shot. Save.
Looking for a low shot there.
Yep.
Good
Comes
save,
on near
good
side
save.
cleared, and that's going to go all the way down, and that would be icing. Muldrow's getting some opportunities. She's feeling it. It's only a matter of time, Chris. Gonna put one in the back of that net.
AJ texted me saying the score sheet said that first. So you're getting a stick on it.
No, I didn't. But hey,
But we'll have to ask
the goal's
after
a goal.
game,
There we go. So face-off down in Dallas's end, cleared. They try to run that play every time and just throw it out to their wings and clear it, and couldn't quite clear once again.
I noticed.
Hey, I tell you what, that rule is going to save 10 whistles a game, minimum.
Yep.
And it's really going to move along. You know, the game's going to have better flow.
Yep,
I can't wait for it.
Notice the last few minutes, Dallas is starting to throw it forward way behind our defense.
Our defensive guys have to watch out
They're
behind
looking at
them.
a little cherry pick
And
here,
we
so
have to
keep
keep
an eye
that.
on that.
Yeah, we have to keep that third forechecker high. That F3 has to be high. Puck comes out to neutral, controlled by Powers. Powers now pushing ahead. Macy in the blue line, pushing it through all that snow, goes into the far corner, tried to be cleared by Dallas, and stepped in there by Gigi. Gigi keeps it in, now Gigi working. Centers, hops over, Macy sticks, but comes back over to Bachman. Bachman banks it in, down low. TC looking to do for some forecheck, good things are happening. Now gets deflected up and out. Bachman steps in, backhand. Good forecheck and poke check there by Muldrow. Muldrow now bringing it across. Aiden up the right-hand side. Patiently waiting, looking for help on the half wall. Aiden working, a 1-on-2. Gigi now pokes it ahead. Gigi now has room. Gigi brings it behind. Got caught up along the boards. Backhands it back over to Aiden. Aiden now working. Muldrow picks it up. Spins, gives it up to Gigi. Back up to the point. No one's home, just comes back out.
D on a change there and the bounced over stick.
Banks it ahead over to Powers. Powers on a 3-on-2 maybe. Free hustle. Powers poke checked into the corner. Dallas now looking, rims it all the way around, far side. Dallas coming up.
So all the way
down. That should be icing if it doesn't get caught up by all the snow. And
it's starting to get snowy over there. We do get a Zamboni clean sheet after the second period.
After this period. Yep. So 2:56 left in the second. It's 3-2 TC.
It's gonna be a fast third period with clean ice.
Yep. Moncton, Landcamer, Storfa, Diamond, and Kim. One by Dallas. There they go. They step. Good step there by Simon. Shot deflected. We should have an opportunity here. Landcamer still working. As there are 2 wings left, that leaves only 3 defenders on our 5. It's a high risk, high reward kind of play. And it gets thrown up near side. Good step there by Simon. Simon now bringing in. Centers for Storfa. Storfa still working. Comes back over to Dallas. They flip it ahead. Goes off the dasher and goes back over to Kylie. Kylie banks it. Working down low right in front of the blue line. Goes off the ref. Deflected here near side. Now Dallas looking to step. They go up the middle. Goes back over to Simon. Off a skate. Back over to Kylie. Kylie. Backhands it, couldn't quite get it out. Simon now does. Nice pass up over to Landcamer. Landcamer with Moncton on a 2-on-2. Goes into the corner. Deflected up. Couldn't quite control by Kinsey. Kept in there by Fry. Working with Robinson, bounces up and out.
Well,
a high stick there with Fry, no call.
Inner neck.
I have no idea how you don't call that. Fry, up near side. Comes up now Flanagan. Goes back over to Dallas. Dallas looking to find middle. Gain the blue line, go far side. Just under 2 minutes left. About 1:38 left in the second period. Puck bouncing around, now controlled by Dallas. Dallas now looking to step. Good poke check there. Puck is still loose in front of Cars. Still loose. Underneath. Pops back out. Takes a hit. Up high into the thing. Go back up to the point. Shot. Blocked there by Kinsey. Now Kinsey pushes ahead, comes out with it, gets it all the way down. Well, the rest is letting them play. I don't mind it, but I don't like the high sticks to the face either. Nope. Backed around, comes up the middle. Kenny Lewis backhands it down for Flanagan. Puck still rolling. Back to Hyatt. She just missed it. Just went over the net.
Showed that far corner wide open.
She sure did.
Went just over.
Hyatt now picking it up. Tried to hold the line and couldn't. Goes back, still dancing, gets a poke checked away. Back over to Dallas. Now Dallas bringing up the right-hand side. Has some speed. Dallas bringing in. Centers. Couldn't quite connect there. Thrown down low. Run around up to their point. Controlled. Throwing back down to the near half wall. Back over to Hyatt. Pokes it. Nice play there. Gets it back over to Storfa. Or is that Twist? Twist now. Twist bringing it in. Loses an edge. Goes back over to Dallas. They get it up and out of the zone. Good back check there by Riley. Riley now throws it up near side to herself. Banks it. Gets it up. At neutral zone. 10 seconds left in the period. Puck is bouncing around just in front of us. If we go, we can get a shot. Now Riley brings it across. Let it go. Gets deflected. Goes into the corner. Centers. And there's the horn. There you go.
All right, we do have...
After 2, it's 3, TC, Dallas 2. So we get an ice make, and we will be back in about 15 minutes So we'll see everybody in 15 minutes when we get some fresh ice.
All right, we are coming back now after the ice make between periods 2 and 3. If I could get someone either to text me or put in the chat if you can hear us again, if the audio is back and working. Quick test of the audio. All right, thanks, Ed. Appreciate it. Audio's good.
Audio's good?
Audio's good.
We are back with some fresh ice. 16 minutes back on the clock for the start of the third period. TC's going to go left to right on your screen. Buckle up, here we go. I think it's, I don't know what coach has talked about, but you know, I love the way that we finished that second period. So come out with that intensity here to start the third period, we'll shut them right down. So Gigi's line, back out there to start the third period with Powers, Muldrow, Bachman, and Burkett. Puck is down, controlled by Gigi, got it poke checked away, went back to the Stars. Goes back around, still at center ice, dumped in by Dallas. Goes to the right. Bachman now picks it up, goes in behind Cars. Feathers it up to Muldrow, tried to get it Gigi, goes back over Dallas, comes up to the middle, back over to Powers. Now Powers able to skate with it. Macy, bring it up in the middle, gains the line, taken away, flipped up and out of the zone. Bachman back over to Burkett. Poked ahead by Gigi, but goes back over to Burkett. Paisley now looking. With this fresh ice, it's sticking and then sliding and then sticking again. So the girls having a tough time controlling the puck, but Paisley backhands it in and goes for a change.
A little bit of standing water out there still.
Yep. Dallas throws it up near side. Muldrow steps in, keeps it in there. Hyatt now tried to walk, got it taken away, and Dallas clears, throws it up far side. Skating there with Kennedy Lewis, bringing up the right-hand side. Good angle there by Brooklyn. Hands off over to Fry. Fry bounces off, stays below the goal line. Puck still rolling around. Got tied up there, goes back over to TC. TC trying to bring it up near side. Thrown up over to Hattie. Hattie now has room, and they're giving her space to skate. Hattie on a 1-on-4. Hyatt throws it in, down low, gets it in deep, allows her teammates to come and catch up with it. Goes in behind, rimmed around, back up top, kept in there by Simon, flipped ahead. Flanagan now giving chase. Banks it ahead over to Robinson. Robinson now tried to center it. Poke checked into the corner, goes in behind the net. Trying to wrap around
that's a good look. That's a good look.
That was sneaky.
Yep. That's one that could easily slide underneath the pad there.
Yep.
Good job by the goalie though. She was on it.
I think that was Viv. Viv tried to wrap her on the side, and it just got underneath the goalie, and she was able to locate it quickly and jump on it. So face off to the right, the left of her, goes back over to TC, quickly back over to Kim. Kim, good shot there. Kept it low, good save into the far corner. Flanagan now forces it back down low. Rimmed it around, back up to the point. Simon banks it, goes back over to Hyatt. Hyatt now, hopped over her stick. Dallas tried to clear. Kyle rolls up over and comes out of the zone. Backhanded into the zone, but TC couldn't clear, so we'll have an offside. 13:54 left in the third, 3-2 TC. Storfa mocked in Landkammer. Bachman and Burkett. One to the wall here by Landkammer, and she banks it in. Doesn't quite get it in deep enough, and so the Dallas D's able to make a nice move, get up to the wing, and they backhand it in. This puck's sliding. Coming in, good play there by Bachman to force it into the corner. Battle. Puck goes loose. Tried to be cleared, controlled by Dallas. They bring it into the corner, have somebody right at top of the crease. Find their point, couldn't quite get it there. Now Josie comes out with it. Josie skating. Josie looking. Tried to throw it in, couldn't quite get it deep enough as our D went for a change. Fry steps off the bench. Throws it up far side. Storfa now trying to track it down. Gets banked up, back over to Burkett. Thrown up over to Riley. Riley fresh off the bench. Riley pushes it ahead. Gets it taken away and goes back over to Dallas. They turn around and clear and exit the zone.
That one was close to too many players.
We got close there.
Again,
TC making a change. We got lucky there was no Stars players
around. Got to get a little clean on these changes here.
But got dumped down in deep. Rimmed around all the way behind. Carson goes over the far side. Poke to head penalty Lewis. Goes back down low. Now Dallas able to step. Tried to find their point, but good pick off there by Riley. Gets it over to Leah. Now Leah skating with it. Leah tried to get it back over to Riley and does. Riley gains the zone. Back over to Leah. Leah now able to walk. Backhands it. Couldn't quite get it in. Deflected. Now it's Stars. Carry it out. Stars coming up the left-hand side. Poke checked away. Thrown up near side. Far side, sorry, and Twist is giving chase. Dallas now backhands it, comes up near side. Banks it ahead, goes up to Kylie. Kylie's gonna have time and space at neutral ice, makes a nice move across. Gets it poke checked away, back over to Simon. Now we're skating it. We're trying to do too many moves. We gotta get the puck up and deep. Comes back over to Dallas. They couldn't quite connect. Still in the skate, comes back up top. Shot. Glove saved there by Karsk over to Muldrow. Muldrow now carries it. Up to Twist, gets it up and out of the zone. Now Dallas looking, TC kind of looking a little discombobulated. Dallas steps across, off a shin pad, deflected wide. Kim now picks it up. Kylie banks it ahead, just throws it back up to their D. We got to get it out with a purpose here. Goes up to the D. Now, near side, deflected. Bounce around all the way through the far corner. Gigi throws it up near side with her Powers. Powers now has time. Back to her D. And thrown all the way down, and actually will take an icing there. That's not a bad icing. So at 11:23 of the third, it's still 3-2 TC.
Not as many whistles here to start this period. A little more back and forth.
Yeah. The simple things are going to work. We get the puck in deep, we go to work, we grind them down, you know. Get the puck out of the bar zone, not try to be too cute. Move, make the simple 3-foot pass. Those are going to be good. Puck goes into the corner, won by Gigi. Burkett spins around, gets it back to Gigi, now over to Powers. Powers now hands it off. Now Ba on a 2-on-2 with Muldrow. Ba bring it up the right-hand side, goes around the defender, stops, didn't have the angle, brings it into the corner. Got it taken away, back over to the Stars. Stars looking, throwing it far side, good step there, but Bachman hopped over his stick, but goes over to Barquette. Now, they try to center, goes through, no call there, play on, back over to TC, comes up to Powers. Powers on a 1-on-3. Gigi trying to join her. Collision goes in the back behind the net. Gigi try to force it. Got away with a little bit there.